Have you heard? A shocking number of our everyday expressions come directly from our four-legged, tail-wagging, butt-sniffing, and occasionally eating the couch companions. Yeah, that's right. Today's the show that's gone to the dogs. Let's get to digging. We start with barking up the wrong tree. In the 1830s, coonhounds were trained to chase raccoons, to corner them up a tree and bark to alert the hunter. Problem was, raccoons are sneaky. They jumped to the next tree while the dog stood there barking at nothing, completely wrong and completely committed. The first written record of the phrase dates to 1832, appearing in James Kirk Paulding's novel Westward Ho! With Davy Crockett, using a version of it in print by 1833. Today we use it to mean you're chasing the wrong lead entirely. Same energy, still embarrassing. Now, you probably think that Dog Days of Summer is about dogs panting in the heat. Nope. The Dog Days are actually named after Sirius, the dog star. It's the brightest star in the sky besides the sun. Ancient Romans noticed that during the hottest part of the year, Sirius and the sun rose together in the morning, and they believed that the combined effect of both celestial scorchers up there caused the unbearable summer heat. Sirius means glowing or scorcher in ancient Greek. Astronomically wrong explanation, extremely poetic phrase. Now this one, hair of the dog, is wild. The full original phrase is actually the hair of the dog that bit you, stemming from an ancient belief that applying actual dog hair, sometimes cooked into an ointment over a dog bite wound, would actually help prevent infection. This logic was then hilariously transferred to hangovers. A small drink of what made you sick will cure you. Medieval medicine, folks. Don't try this at home. Now, this phrase, let sleeping dogs lie, has been around since the 14th century and is attributed to Geoffrey Chaucer, or Geoffrey Chaucer, in Troilus and Cressida. Troilus and Cressida. Just kind of pops out there. The idea is simple. A resting dog might bite you if you startle it. So don't poke it. Don't talk about the argument from last Tuesday. Don't bring up the incident. Just let it lie. Chaucer knew drama. The top dog was originally the winner of a dogfight. Yeah, the dominant animal in a hard-fought contest. Over time, it softened from something brutal into boardroom bragging. Your boss calls themselves the top dog at the company retreat. Hopefully, no growling or biting took place. Don't make me call HR. Now, the flip side of top dog is underdog, coming from dogfighting as well, where the weaker or lower positioned dog in a fight was known as the underdog. Now it means anyone not expected to win. The scrappy team, the long shot candidate, the raccoon who got away, that masked mutt unassuming do-gooder. We love an underdog. We made entire cinematic universes about them. Now this one, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, dates back to the 1500s and appears in John Fitzherbert's Book of Husbandry, 1534, where he wrote about the literal difficulty of retraining old herding dogs. By the 1600s, it had become a full-blown metaphor for stubborn humans. The phrase is 500 years old, and people still say it in meetings to justify using Internet Explorer. Now, the origin of Dog and Pony Show traces back to the 1920s when small traveling circuses touring rural America used performing dogs and ponies as their main attractions. These were low-budget spectacles, flashy, thin on substance. Today, it describes an overly elaborate sales presentation or a publicity stunt that's designed to impress without delivering. The circus just moved indoors. Different tent, same clowns. Now, this expression, sick as a dog, dates back to the 1700s when there were very few veterinarians available, making it common for dogs to become severely ill without any treatment. A sick dog in 1700 was a very sick creature. The phrase became shorthand for feeling absolutely wretched. Also, Shakespeare used dog-weary in The Taming of the Shrew in the 1590s, which proves the bard was also dramatically exhausted. In The Doghouse sort of traces back to J.M. Barrie's 1904 play Peter Pan, where the father, Mr. Darling, banishes himself to the dog's kennel as penance for his poor treatment of the family dog, Nana.
Where is that rope? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's a great story, but etymologists note that Barrie used the British word kennel and not doghouse, which is an American term. The actual earliest confirmed printed use of the idiom appears in American newspapers and comics from around 1905 to 1910, suggesting that Peter Pan likely inspired the phrase culturally rather than coined it outright. Either way, whatever, the next time you're in the doghouse, hopefully it's not because you were mean to Rover. And that's all for this edition of Have You Heard? Please leave a comment and tell me if you found any of these useful, wrong, or just outright unhinged. I'm Troy W. Hudson, voice actor, on-camera guy, and storyteller. Until next time, don't bark up the wrong tree, let your sleeping dogs lie, and for the love of Sirius, stay hydrated this summer. Oh, and stay curious.